let everybody get on in here before I try to explain what I've come upon here. Rolled across this earlier, and they are still up here. I'll walk the back side of this first, so as I'm not in their way of their investigation. What we have here is there is police activity down there. You can see right here around the area of Charleston and Pecos in Las Vegas, Nevada. Casey Cox here, KHLC Radio Network. Rolled across this scene earlier today at about 5 p.m., but I was not live. I was running some errands. Ran across this scene here. Not quite sure exactly what's going on. Have a cop right there. You have a light there with police investigations ongoing down that way. Not quite sure what they're investigating. As I said, try to get over here. Try to get over this way and see what I can get. Walking this way. As long as I don't interfere with what they're doing and walk within their tape, I should be okay. So, not real sure what's going on there. You have cops right there. Somebody's standing there talking to the police. Right there. So I don't know who she is or what she is. They have somebody standing there right now talking. And I'm not real sure what has happened. I'm not going to walk on the other side of this tape. I'm going to stay right here. How's it going? Any idea what this is?
What's up?
Any idea what's going on here?
There's a stabbing. Earlier.
Stabbing?
Yeah.
They're just investigating still?
Yeah, I think they're just going through their whole thing. It happened a long time ago.
Happened at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I was going to say, I noticed I rolled through here at like 4:30 doing errands and it was going on, so I was like, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So,
There was a woman that was getting sexually assaulted by
Oh.
somebody, and two guys came in to stop it, and they stabbed him.
nice. Kill him?
He died.
Yeah, he died.
Fatal?
Like you have-
Good. Good.
Exactly.
So, As long as they allow me to sit here and film, I will.
Would you be open to doing an interview with us? We're
Yeah.
with Channel 13.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd
great.
absolutely.
Great. What is your name?
My name is Casey.
Nice to meet you, Casey.
Nice to meet
I'm
you, too.
Alyssa.
I just kind of do my own independent media thing on YouTube and
Oh, nice.
trying to build an internet radio station,
I can
and
follow you.
so
I can give you tips and you can give me tips,
yeah,
yeah?
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
Great.
Yep. I try to cover a lot of the local stuff around town, but so much is encrypted in this town that it's
Let me
hard to
just tell you
follow
this.
them.
In today's day, with all the social media platforms and everything, you can absolutely do your own thing, you know?
Right,
So
yeah.
keep chasing your dreams.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mainly do sports, but I've started to do a little bit of
This is a good market. for
broadcast
sports too,
and
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Are you a Raiders fan?
No, Dallas Cowboys fan actually.
Oh, are
So
you from Texas?
no, Oklahoma. So
Okay.
close enough.
America's team, right?
Yep.
Mic check, 1, 2. How long have you lived up here, Casey?
I've lived in Vegas for about a year and a half, 2 years.
And what about in this area?
Probably about 8 months.
Oh, okay.
So
Ready?
fairly new.
All right. Do you want to do it with this in the back pocket? Yeah. So, Casey, we'll have you move this way,
Okay.
just across the way. And then
I think helps to us a little bit.
a little bit closer to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Perfect.
Cool.
You'll look at me the whole time, okay?
Yep.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Well,
So the first thing I need from you is just your first name, your last name, and the spelling of it, please.
Okay. KC Cox. It's just 2 letters, KC, and then COX.
All right. And Casey, you were telling me that you lived out here for about 8 months?
Yes, out in this area.
Talk to me about what you saw this afternoon.
This afternoon, I was just out running errands. Noticed that there was a little bit of an investigation going on. I kind of run my own journalism media thing out here on YouTube, and so I was like, if they're still in the area when I get home, I'm gonna go see what that's about. And they're still out here at 9 o'clock at night. They've been out here since at least 4:30. So,
Were you surprised when you saw the police presence and how heavy it was?
how heavy it is and how long it's been out here? Yes, absolutely. I was kind of curious about what had happened. Usually, you only see presence like this from the police if it's something major, something fatal, an accident, a shooting, a stabbing, something of that nature. So I knew it had to be something pretty serious.
What are your thoughts on what happened here today? We just explained to you.
I was shocked, honestly, but again, there's a lot of homeless in this area. Homelessness is a big issue here in Vegas. So to hear that something like that was going on isn't real shocking, but it is kind of surprising seeing that this isn't the worst part of the town yet. But I'm glad that the people jumped in and saved her.
Casey, can you just move that a little bit? Yeah, there you go. So you just mentioned you're glad that people were able to jump in and help her out. I mean, in a situation like that, pretty courageous, huh? For
Yeah, it
people
is.
to do that.
Yes, it is absolutely courageous. I commend them for doing that. And man, if I would have been here, I probably would have done the same thing. Especially being a young lady getting assaulted the way she was. I mean, the guy got, it sounds like, what he deserved.
Casey, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Take care, and best
You too.
of luck to you, Casey.
You too.
Thank you.
yeah.
Again, Casey Cox here, KHLC Sports Radio Network, doing a live reporting on an investigation. Seems to be a stabbing. Young lady getting sexually assaulted. 2 gentlemen stepped in to stop it, stabbed the guy, and the guy did pass away at the hospital at the UMC University Medical Center here in Las Vegas. That was Channel 13 right here in this vehicle doing an interview with me. So we're just gonna do some more filming here, get some time here. Might try to get an official interview as a independent media source. But it looks like they're just going through the protocols at this point in time, doing the investigation. Probably just like I said, going over the basics of the investigation, where it happened, what happened, how it happened, positioning of the bodies, picture. As I mean, this was a sexual assault, so they will probably want to check into it for other assaults that might have been related to that by MO. Now that the guy is deceased at UMC, I'm not sure how much more of an investigation they will do, but they are at least wrapping up. It looks like most of the investigation, from what I can tell. Again, this is Casey Cox, KHLC Radio Network. Noticed police activity in the area, so I decided to stop, pull over, so not sure my interview will be Channel 13 News. Well, they said they were Channel 13 Las Vegas. Did an interview with, I think I had the camera facing them instead of the incident, but that is fine. I was trying to get that as much as I could on camera. Hopefully it was a good interview, done well. It's kind of interesting. I walked up on them and they introduced themselves, who they were and what they were doing, and explained to me what happened here. So Alright guys, they're just waiting to wrap up the remaining investigation. Again, just to give a recap at the end of the video. Evidently about 3:30 this afternoon, a young lady was being sexually assaulted. 2 men jumped in to stop it and stabbed the guy that was committing the assault. He was transported to University Medical Center, also known as UMC, where he later died and was pronounced dead. So, this was a sexual assault being committed on a young lady that was stopped by 2 citizens that were passing by and saw it. They jumped in and stopped it, stabbed the guy. The guy was transported to UMC, where he was later pronounced dead. So that is what's been going on here. This has been since 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is now going on 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, or past 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. And they are just wrapping up the investigation of a young lady that was sexually assaulted. 2 gentlemen passing by witnessed it and stopped it by stabbing the predator, and the predator was later pronounced dead at UMC in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Casey Cox, reporting live here. Again, I was passing by, pulled over. Channel 13 News let me know what was going on.
You know, it should have been the other way around. You know, I should have been like, let's play around, you know? Let's see who could. That's why I should have played around. I couldn't play around. I'm trying to.
So I think that's going to wrap it up for me, as there is nothing going on right here. It's just officers and investigators talking, doing their reports, waiting for things to be done. And finished, so they can tear down the tape and wrap it up and go home themselves. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head back to the vehicle. Again, this is Casey Cox reporting live, KHLC Radio Network, where earlier this afternoon a sexual assault was taking place and witnessed by 2 individuals who jumped in and stopped it, stabbed the predator, and the predator was transported to UMC in Las Vegas and pronounced dead at a later time. So that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and walk back toward my car. Go ahead and keep you guys live while I do so. I just don't want to cross in front of traffic, and I don't want to impede on the officers and their investigation. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, jump off of here. Just a second, you can see they taped this section off real good. It was over that wall where the stabbing happened, by my understanding. They're back there boarding something up. It might have been a building that was easily accessible back there, that they're now boarding up to make sure that type of thing doesn't happen again. Not real sure. There is still a cop sitting there watching as well from the back end. Might have happened right there in that shed, I'm not sure. Because they're putting boards on it, it looks like, maybe. So. Alright guys, you guys have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and get back in the car and call it a night probably and go home. I finally found something to go live on, so I did. You guys have a good one. Take care. Signing off, Casey Cox, KHLC Radio Network. Peace.